John Maxwell said, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And I want to apply that theory to this course. You are enrolled in Introduction to Speech Communication, and you are enrolled in an 8-week format. So I want to walk you through what's really important for you to get your head around in these first early days, and then I want you to feel like, hey, that's somebody I could email that's not so scary. She's a real life person and not a robot. So I want to jump in and walk you through a little bit about this course and how to navigate it, and then finally I want to just share a little bit about myself as we get through this semester so that you feel like you can connect with me and then hopefully with the material and your classmates. So let's jump in. What matters? Sometimes students don't know where to start, and I'm going to tell you the most important folder in the first few days of this course is the important info one. You're going to find 3 things that you want to make sure you open. I would encourage you potentially to print, to keep somewhere in a folder so that when you jump in, schedule time to complete your coursework, you have it ready. First one is the textbook. This is long. It's not fancy, but it's free. It's pretty dense. You can use Control F to find information, but you will need some of it for your quizzes, and it will not be very visually appealing. I would encourage you, it's about $10 or less for you to print it at one of our print centers on campus. But in this format, it's a PDF, but download it, keep it somewhere where you can access it easily. The syllabus, if you've never used a syllabus before, is your contract. It'll tell you my AI policy. It will tell you where resources are. If you get in a spot, it'll tell you how many absences you can have. You need to be completing work weekly, checking Blackboard weekly, and not the end of the week. Check it at the beginning of the week, but minimum weekly. This 8-week calendar is your guide. That's your map. You want to complete this course successfully, download that, print it, highlight it, check off your assignments as you go. You'll also see that it will correspond with the calendar at the top of your Blackboard, so you can click on that and see, ooh, what do I have coming up? What is due? Typically, things are due Sunday at midnight. You'll have a handful, just a few assignments where you're asked to collaborate. There'll be more details on that, but know that if you click on the Groups tab, you'll see you're on a team. So I love sports, and you'll either be on the Astros, the Texans, the Dash, the Dynamo, or the Rockets. Hopefully they'll all be good this year, but I know that your teams will be great. Check in, say hi, say I'm here, tell your classmates what you're worried about if you're worried at all. This will be a great course if you will engage just a little bit. So the other thing I want to let you know is if you've never done use Blackboard Ultra before, it's organized by modules. So you're going to see the first module, and if this were 16-week, you do one a week. But because this is an 8-week, we're going to move pretty quick. So you're going to complete a couple modules this first week. You need to make sure you view everything in order. You need to click on it and see it. I like to start students with a little motivational quote to get them going, and then you'll see a lecture video. Sometimes you'll see supplemental videos. This is a music video, and I have a purpose in it, but it's connected to the material that you're going over this week. And then when you get to the end, and you have to go through them in order, then you can take your quiz, and then you can complete your discussion board. Every module will look like this for about the first half. Then we will switch gears. You'll see a video of me explaining this. And then we will build a presentation, and then you will do a small team collaborative assignment and take your final. This will move quickly. So I wanted just to give you a quick overview and some tips on how to navigate this course successfully. I am really excited to get to teach this in an 8-week format. I think this is a great class. I have a couple goals for you. One, that you would leave feeling more connected to yourself, and then also connected to the people around you. Communication should always lead to connection. Finally, just a little bit about me is that I grew up in a cornfield town of 700 people in Illinois, and I loved all things sports, and I still really do. But as a little girl, I had a bad experience with a teacher who told me she didn't like me because I talked too much. And so I have spent 25 years of my life studying, researching, teaching communication, and how we can get it to help us navigate situations, how to get people not just to like us, but to want to be in relationship with us, to date us, to hire us, to be our friends, to be our neighbors. I want you to be a better communicator where you work, where you live, and where you play. So that is my goal for this semester. I'm so honored to be your instructor. Please don't hesitate to reach out. If you have questions, email me. You may see those questions pop up on Fridays for the whole class to hear. And I look forward to a great semester. Welcome to Introduction to Speech Communication 1311.